Good morning, guys. Isn't it a beautiful day? Please like this video on your way in. If you forget to like it on your way in, like it on your way out the door. Shout out to the eventual replay gang. You know, last night I was like, just kind of dealing with Nyla, kind of exhausted. So I didn't have time to come live last night. I don't think I was even in the B sector. I was mostly just watching story times. I was catching up with Simone story time. I haven't watched her story time in months, child. Months. Hold on a second. Let me read what this says. My auntie. Ooh, I wish I could use this gift my aunt just sent me. I wish I had a way to use it. That's a good gift. But anyway, uh, first of all, I want to say this. I'm gonna do something for Camilla Harris supporters that she didn't even do. I would like to thank you guys for taking the time to vote for her. Thank you for those. Even more, thank you for the people who flew out from different cities. This should show her tangible support, and she could even come back and just classless, just feeding into rumors. But I appreciate you guys because we all need, to keep this government on notice, and everybody deserves supporters, including ungrateful people like Camilla Harris. Shame on her, not even taking the time to thank y'all. She rather just go run. But you know what? I will say this to Camilla Harris supporters. She's probably very scared. She is useless at this point. So she probably feeling like they're gonna put her on the shelf and get somebody better because she can't win, not even against Trump. And shout out to America for not letting that happen. Woo, I was so scared. Thank God the B sector is just a small part of the American system. Well, I got scared for a minute. Like, is everybody thinking like this? But anyway, yeah, that was a nice of Camilla. But thank you guys for supporting her regardless. I know y'all gonna make excuses and stuff, but I would like to thank y'all on her behalf because she don't got no manners. Well, she ain't black woman. I don't know what them Indian ones be doing. But yeah, Trump won. Good morning, Miss Rhonda. Shout out to him. Congratulations. He's the president again. You would think this is his first time. And it's like people are steady like seeing all of these weird things. But I don't know. Like, child, we'll see. Let's see if it didn't happen last time, but let's see if it happened this time, child. I felt like he could have supported. He talked about the Kennedy. He should. Well, him and Kennedy is friends though, but he could have gave Jill Stein a shout out as well. Good morning, Jessica. I thought that was like he could have did that. Hold on, guys. Let's do a little. Okay, it's 3 minutes now. Hold on. I want to open up with this song real quick. From Television City in Hollywood. Now, possibly, well, we already know Trump about to shut down all that immigrant shit, all of it. They got to go. Thank God. No offense. I don't have any problem with people doing it legally, but the way they was doing it is not fair, and it did not work. And shout out to the Black people who opened their eyes and did not go with the Democratic Party. We deserve better than bringing up Beyonce, Cardi B, and whoever the fuck else she brought out. Like, no, you have to come at black people with some policies that's benefiting us. We don't want to hear, I got hot sauce in my bag. We don't want you force flagging black. We don't want you bringing out just because we like the way somebody sing and dance. That has shit to do with it when it comes time to voting. We are not no fucking kids, okay? So shout out to the black people who voted against that disrespectful ass bullshit, okay? That was very disrespectful. So hopefully in 2028, they'll do better. This is the start of a long process. Yeah, they got to go back to the drawing board. Finally, more black people are standing on business and not letting these motherfuckers play in our face. I don't think about Beyonce at all unless I want to dance or I'm going to do some type of relationship, happy or sad. That's the only time I think about Beyonce. I don't want Beyonce dictating anything but the government at all. I don't even know what the hell Beyonce thinks. She's private, and I like that about her. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, you got to do way better than that. You have to come with policies. You have to come with upgrades for the black community. And I want you to say that shit. I don't want to hear about everybody. No, bitch. Everybody else gets separate benefits. Why can't we? So yeah. So shout out to y'all. If y'all didn't go for Jill Stein, I'm not mad at the what you call it, Bush vote. I ain't mad at it. As long as Kamala ass didn't win, I'm good. Oh shit! I forgot. You know what? No, I just my bad, y'all. Oh, hold on. Let me take my. Well, I'll remember to take my pill after this live because I'm not about to eat it right now. Anyway, yeah, I had to get Nala up and out so I could make this little victory speech. Okay. Hey, shame on Kamala. Shame on you, girl. Shame on you. But it don't matter. Pause. But you won't fight. Maybe that song had came on. That's probably why Kamala ran out and didn't even say thank you. Because we are the champions, bitch. Like for real, I am y'all. You guys don't know how relieved I am that Kamala is not going to be in office. Like that lady was such a fucking weirdo. Can you imagine? Y'all know how I feel about weirdos. So you know I don't want one running the motherfucking country. Like how you got all of this talk on borders? It's your job to protect borders, and you haven't even visited yet. You haven't even visited the borders yourself. What's wrong with you? And you would think instead of fighting like against Jill Stein and the voting system she wanted, maybe if she would have listened to Jill Stein when Jill Stein said, hey, give people the option to vote. I think it's called a right option. So they get the option to pick they number one and number two. So if like for instance, Jill Stein didn't make the cut, everybody they voted for automatically number two would have won. But the problem is Kamala nobody wasn't fucking with that weird bitch. She's a weird bitch. Nobody was fucking with her. I'm so happy. All that fake black and these shit, like that's not cute. And it's a slap in the face. So shout out to the black people who saw her for what she was. They got her the fuck up out of here. Y'all are one of the big parts of change we needed because they cannot keep coming at black people like this, fear mongering us, gotten people thinking we about to go back to slavery and shit. Like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong? And you got these black people, they so dumb. They so dumb. Look at myself, oh, your food stamp's gonna be gone. First of all, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be the first time. But let me tell you this: the most people that are on food stamps are not black people. They may make black people the face because it's racist. That's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna admit it. But the majority of people on food stamps are first white, second Hispanics, white Hispanics. That's when they like to cross the line. When it's voting time, they want to consider them all white. But when it's actual time for like needs like that, the top people in line are white people, and then the white men will say, "Oh, that's white women with biracial kids." Whatever they excuse they want to use, is white women. Then it's white Hispanic women. Then I believe is Asian, and black is like fourth or fifth. So yeah. So as long as white women, because unlike a lot of you black men, every other race of men as a collective, they're going to provide for their women. So as long as white women are leading in food stamps, they're not going anywhere. You can believe that one. That's number one. Number two, Section 8 been gone, bitch. Or at least in New York City, they been gone. They just do lotteries every so often and then people can win. But there's no like you can't just go and apply for Section 8. They have waiting lists thousands and thousands and thousands of pages long of people waiting to hopefully get picked for Section 8. So instead of worrying about them taking away Section 8, like you see how like they were so nasty. They said, "Oh, you're gonna lose your food stamp. You're gonna lose your Section 8." I was like, "Girl, you know he was president before, right? I don't lose shit regardless who's in office. That's number one. But number two, it's just the things y'all was saying don't make sense. Oh, y'all don't have knowledge of. Section 8 been gone, bitch. Section 8 been gone before I even turned 18. Because you know why? They keep funding all of these motherfucking wars. Yeah, so they want to take Section 8 away from the whole world because uppity happy Trump won. Ain't that crazy? Like it's gonna affect me. I'm keeping mine. The fuck? Yeah, you can tell us a lot of people that don't know shit about politics, policies, or none of that shit. They just repeating talking points from Kamala Harris, who don't know shit, and other Democrats who may know, but they're being willfully ignorant and misleading you on purpose. They're depending on your ignorance and believing that bullshit. So yeah, you can tell those type of people. But hopefully they wasn't paying attention the last time he was in office. They'll pay attention this year. And Kamala Harris chose to be phony and fake with her own motherfucking people. Trump lose, win or draw. At least he gonna stand there and complain about it. He ain't gonna go fight and run. Like, how you gonna be an American president and you can't even face a defeat head on? Like, she's showing y'all made the right decision for those of y'all that did. A vote against Kamala is a win for uppity and anybody else that really love America. That bitch is a weirdo. She had to go. We don't know who she is. And like somebody in the comment section I said she was installed like a toilet. She wasn't nominated. The fuck? Get that weird ass bitch out of here. All that shit she let slide under her DA and prosecutors. Nah, 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 nah. One thing about somebody with money, they ain't got to kiss nobody ass with money. I'll tell you that much. Nah. We got a lot going on in New York City, especially people stepping down because they didn't know who was going to get in office. If they knew for sure Kamala was a shoo-in, I guarantee you they would have stayed in office because they know that's her specialty, brushing shit under the rug. So they can get away with it. I think all them immigrants that snuck over here got to go back. I don't know where they're going, but they got to get the hell out of here, especially New York City. That shit is too much. New York City already got a housing crisis. You know how hard it is for me to find a Section 8 apartment? And then they turning out buildings and everything to house people that are supposed to be here. Child, they stealing my food stamps, but they giving them some. Like, it's weird. But I ain't suffer. I still got food in my freezer, right? So, but I'm just saying, they mad at me getting something when Kamala wanted everybody else but a citizen to get it. So yeah, New York City is crazy. Trump gonna send them people right back to Texas or wherever the hell else they came from. You could drag. I'm just telling the truth. So I'm why are you mad? Because I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about people that came here the right way. I'm talking about illegal immigrants, and I don't know why y'all so mad. Camilla pulled that thing without. They would say she did something with the Haitians, but let's be clear: the people that the immigrants they are letting over here are white immigrants, white Hispanics, white this. They're not letting the black immigrants in. Y'all know that, so don't even, you know. But I don't care what kind of immigrant it is. You got to come here legally because I don't know what you're running from in your other country. You could have been a mass murder. You could have been, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. Come through legally. I agree. Everybody deserves do it the right way. But it's mostly what I know in New York City. They got all them got their Spanish gangs caked up. And Spanish people don't like black people as a collective. They don't even hide that in their own country. I watch my people have to get online and talk about these gangs that they don't even fucking heard of, trying to put them out their apartment. Ain't that some shit? So yeah, they got to go. And I know Trump is gonna be on it. The voting wasn't rigged. It's the truth. Nobody know who Kamala Harris is. You cannot promise you're gonna do things when we are literally in this position because of you and Biden, especially her being in charge. Like, she hasn't even visited the borders yet. Like, she's a lazy ass candidate, a lazy ass worker. Everybody say that no matter where she go. And then she proved that she didn't even come say thank you to her supporters. She ran. He ran. How you don't want to be the president? You running. A little defeat got you on your toes and running, girl. Bye. Don't come back. No other elections. Keep going. The fuck? I'm happy she lost. I told you guys I was gonna be really depressed if she won. I was gonna be like, oh my God. I ain't gonna be like some people going all extreme about I'm gonna leave the country or some shit, but I was definitely gonna be upset about that shit. So I'm happy. That ain't happening. You said too many states was red. If y'all did y'all research, and I gave y'all a nice video of why Kamala Harris is a weirdo. We don't know what she stands on. Like, it's weird. Everybody was going to go red too if Biden won, and then once the people started doing their research, like, trust me, I wanted Jill Stein to win, but I did not want that lady in office. I know you pissy one, Nikki. I know, but y'all do know he was the president before, right? Did anybody come trying to round you up and put you in slavery or some shit? Did they tell you had to make $1 less because you was black? Like, what happened the last time he was in office that got y'all so riled up? I'm curious. Can y'all tell me that? What did he do? Like, what happened? Because y'all know he was president before. So I want to hear y'all personal experiences of when he was president. What trauma and turmoil did you go through? I'm just curious. Max and Nikki, can y'all just type to me what type of trauma did y'all go through last time he was in office? I bet you I ain't went through shit. In New York City, it has been a personal hell for me. Normally, whoever's in office, it doesn't really affect me no way, one way or the other. Because like I told you guys, I don't normally even do presidential votes. I vote more locally. And I told y'all the reason why I vote locally is because when I'm having complaints, and these are already complaints, I already told y'all this is something y'all can do in your own cities. When I'm having issues and I report these state offices for this or that or whatever the case may be, or people in like say when I be having problems in this building, right? There's like state offices you can go to, and then they're supposed to come and check and stuff like that. Now, some of them do a great job of that, and some of them don't. So, like during local election, what I like to do is I like to go to my local representatives, both sides, and then I like to say, "Hey, I voted such and such last time, but I'm thinking about switching to your party because this person and they don't do this and this and you know what I'm saying? I go in office or I'll do it over. You could go in the office, you could do it over the phone. Trust me, they love to talk to you around election time. They call you back on time and everything. They especially because it be like little minor shit to fix. So they call down to that office flexing they little assemblyman power, and I get my job done, or I go to the office. I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about switching to the other team because you ain't do this and you ain't do that here. Here's the complaint number. Here's the person I spoke to. Here, da da da. Just lay it out for them. But them niggas be on it doing local election. I love local election. I rarely do the president. Hey, SoFi. Yeah. No, everybody case. I'm just saying. It doesn't matter. Like my man check went up. He was working. His check went up. I'm telling you it did. But like I said, I think when they talk about like putting more in the trust in the businesses, it depends on what type of company you work for. Are you for a company that's just trying to give you pennies and not trying to reward you monetarily with the time that you put into the company? Like it depends on what type of company you're working for as well. The type of company he worked for, they're not they value good workers and they reward them. Now, if you like on a assembly line type job like McDonald's and like where they're like Walmart and they're like super chains, like they can afford to just move people in and out like an assembly line. But some companies like they can be big companies too, but the type of skill level required, like they gonna value that shit because you bringing them in better. It's just wild to me about how saying calling people out their names. Some of us voted for Trump over Camilla. I don't feel a way for those that voted for Camilla. You still good with me. Exactly. So fly boo. Exactly my point, Jessica. Like I can lay out the facts and I just noticed that, like, okay, maybe this is that, but I don't understand what did black people feel like they was going to get out that situation because she's in office right now and things have gotten progressively worse for black people. And yeah, between the White House and then the mayor, he he's I don't know what his obsession is with the train station, but this nigga got the National Guard in the motherfucking train station. Like I don't know, like I don't know. And then his ass don't want to step down. Like New York City, we going through too much already. And I know and I know my local assembly over here, she ain't shit. I definitely wanted to vote against her ass. I couldn't wait to do that shit. I didn't even do the game I normally do. I just voted straight against that bitch. No, you don't do shit. You said it's about to get even worse. I can't imagine that. And I like to think every president is going to do something special for their own city. So I'm waiting for a New York incentive. I'll be lying to you if I said I didn't. But I didn't see anything bad happen to me when Trump was in office. Now, since Biden, oh my God, yes. Like, oh my God, him and Camilla got to go. They got to go. I can't. They got to go. I can't wait. I wish Trump could kick him out right now. They need to get out of here. I swear. So. But y'all keep saying it's gonna get worse, but y'all ain't never tell me what happened to y'all the last time he was in office. Cause y'all know nothing ain't happened to y'all. Ain't nothing changed. Well, I don't know. It depends. Like I said, I'm not a business owner. So I do know a lot of people who are business owners. If they're a smaller business, they concerned about certain things. I do hear people say that, but I don't know if y'all business owners, so I can't speak for that. I don't know. I don't know nobody personally with a small business that said anything bad about him, so I don't know. The only thing I don't like is that cop situation. But the cops is not. I hope people are right when they be like, he's not going to ever get that pass with cops getting full immunity. Immunity. That's the only thing I don't want. That's the main reason I didn't want to vote for him. That cop shit. Like these crooked ass niggas, hell no. I want more body cams. I want more stiffer laws in place. The main thing I heard nobody say was when cops being found guilty of committing crimes against citizens, it should come out their pension. It should not come out the taxpayers' pockets because I promise you that would be a good solution. The minute it start coming out their pension, all the good cops, so-called good cops, I bet you they gonna bust down that blue wall of silence so fucking quick. Let it start coming out their motherfucking pockets. I bet you that blue wall of science won't exist no more once the cops gotta pay out their motherfucking personal pensions. Cause you know they got their own separate pension thing. Let that shit come from there. Let that lawsuit money come from there. Because the citizens should not have to pay for their fucking police brutalities and misconducts. So I never hear a politician say that, but that's what I think is a simple solution. But immunity, hell motherfucking nah. Hell motherfucking nah. So I gotta do my research on how to help stop that shit locally. The fuck? So yeah. But that was my biggest gripe with him. Talking about cops can have immunity. No, the fuck they can't. In fact, I think anytime they get proven guilty, let that shit come out their pension. Thank you. We don't have to pay for that. Shit. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like when he was talking about. But other than that, I really don't care, you know. They can make all the threats they want. Child. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Some people are mad, but clearly the most of America ain't. If all those states was red, that means a lot of people are tired of this administration, and rightfully so. It's like they forgot all the bullshit that happened these past 4 years. It was the worst. It was the worst. Joe Biden was. Y'all think he just now got Alzheimer's? Y'all think he hasn't been this way? They purposely propped him up. They propped him up to make him seem okay and did America dirty. I don't know. We don't know who's footing that bill. Look what our mayor in New York City is in trouble for right now, accepting money from a Turkish government for personal favors. You think so I believe Biden was doing that on a larger, even level. That's why all these immigrants are over here. Because it's a lot of gangs. And gangs in other countries is not like in America where they gotta hide. No, they be running the motherfucking government over there, especially in the Spanish countries. Y'all crazy. Mm-mm. I think it's something even more underlying, but I don't know. So whatever. But yeah, I'm glad that's over with. Trump asshole ways is gonna come into very useful hand now, trying to get that shit straight with these fucking borders. That shit's crazy. And you know that's all he kept talking about. And I can't wait. I promise you that's probably gonna be the first thing he do. And that probably help me find my apartment quicker now. Shit. Yeah. I just want to come here and say that real quick. I want to thank Kamala Harris supporters because she didn't talk about some. They waiting for all the votes to be counted. Then she gonna come the next day. Like, girl, bye. That was some. That was some speech they made up trying to make us help her save face. But I think she know it's over for her. I don't presume she gonna be getting all these special promotions anytime soon. Watch what I tell you. Watch they gonna dump her and they gonna bring the next person out. I don't know yet. We gonna see. Whoever you see getting promoted fast as hell is on a fast track to look like they getting doing all the right things to try to become president. Well, we shall see. There's so many states. Who knows where they're gonna come from? But yeah, I think Kamala know her time is over. Money train is gone. She about to be sat down. She lost to Trump and they mind. She's useless. Like I said, we'll see them. We'll see if Uppity right. I promise you, that's why she stormed out because she know it's over, and she like fuck it. I ain't about to pretend no more. I'm out of here. What's up, Cappy Queen? So I want to say thank you on behalf of her because she's rude, proving everybody right. But yeah, this is going to be very interesting for New York City, especially because how we had such an influx of like immigration people kicking people out their house, the gang people taking over, trying to put people out their apartment. It's like it's wild in New York City. It's crazy. I can't. Well, I want to do. Yeah. So and that part, Cappy Queen, but they want to skip over that. That's weak shit. She said, I'm mad because she ain't came back out. She a whole bitch for not coming out. That part. That's ungrateful. That's classless. These people breaking their neck to look past all your many indiscretions. And some of them was willing to come on camera with that bullshit. And you couldn't even come out there and say, thank you. You ain't have to kiss, like you ain't have to congratulate her. You could be like, we gonna count these votes and make sure shit is right. Da 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 da. Like she did some bitch ass shit. Tacky. Hold on, y'all wanna let me look up a news clip, y'all. Yeah. Let me see what the news is saying about her walking out. I wonder what they're saying. I was gonna do this when I left anyway, but we can listen to one two together. But she was getting booed at her own rally. I don't know why she thought she was gonna win. Oh, you don't promote people over here. Bye. Thank you. The people I like, they know they can come promote themselves. So anyway, okay, I think we got one. I like it by the title. I like it by the title. Here we go, y'all. These commercials are killing me. But I ain't got no money for premium right now. It's Christmas.
Crossed out of Barbara Heiber, former Democrat White House starter, joining us live from Brisbane. Barbara, do you feel any disappointment? Kamala Harris hasn't been able to.
Hold on, these goddamn train trying to not let me be great. But it is early. People going to work and shit.
The first woman of colour and first woman to be elected to the presidency.
I am so disappointed and really insulted. I'm a Howard alum, and that she didn't have the decency to walk out and say something to her, to her university, make a comment to the United States. Things were not looking well for her. It wasn't completely over, but short of a miracle, we knew which way this was going. And that she didn't have some grace. I mean, it shows us how classless she actually is, a sore loser. And even though it's painful for her, for the Democrats, I think America might be relieved at recognizing and realizing they don't have to put up with this any longer. And if this is what they were walking into, maybe it's better that it gets, cut at the nip right now.
Well, yeah,
didn't I say that? And I didn't even watch it yet. I plan on doing this, like looking at reactions to her walking out when y'all leave anyway. As right now I'm getting rid of Nala toys and then I'm gonna go over to that school. Well, some toys. Remember I tell you it's Christmas coming. But Cappy, this is all I've been saying. But you're a thinking black woman, so I know you get it. She said my thing is she had too many celebrities endorsement, and what the fuck does she do as a vice president? That part. That was the question of the hour that she refused to answer and always inconsistently. Like all she did was circular talk around that question. Like, come on, girl. You had a inside fix. You could have been in that White office as a VP, especially knowing that Joe Biden doesn't have all his capacities, getting shit done. And if he ain't want to fucking listen, we going to court, nigga. Get your slow ass out of here. Yeah, you could have did that, but you didn't. But you didn't. But we supposed to trust you gonna do something different now. And as you can see, she's a weak ass classist bitch. But this lady saying it more nicely. But I said this.
Such a poor candidate. Of course, she was a surprise pick for vice president as the running mate for Joe Biden when he said he was going to pick a woman of colour, and she got the gig. She's never won an election of any substance. This would have been the first one if she didn't get a vote when she contested the primaries. So why do you think that she's failed? What was the biggest mistake of the Democrat campaign?
The biggest mistake was her not selecting Shapiro. I mean, she had an ace, an ace in the hole, and she didn't take that. Shapiro is so well respected, liked. He's doing an incredible job in Pennsylvania. And the reason she didn't take it is another part of that personality that, eked through. She is so completely insecure that she could not have someone that bright around her to upstage her and outshine her. And so this is why she didn't select him, I'm pretty sure. She made a lot of mistakes by bringing on all of Hollywood and Beyonce and all of those people.
But they always do that.
Beyonce wasn't very happy.
They always do that.
Beyonce wasn't happy.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Yeah.
I like how the energy he bringing. Like he's a white man, a black lady speaking, but even though the white man sound more pathetic to her, but he's speaking for black people. Come on, y'all. Ain't we tired of this? Celebrities ain't got shit to do with politics. The fuck?
The Democrats, you connected to them. You work in the White House for Democrat presidents. So tell us what they're going to go through in coming days. They might lose the House and the Senate as well. They may have gone backwards in the House and lose the Senate. Very, very dark day for the Democrats. Do you expect them to learn? Do you expect serious recriminations?
One of the things I noticed is that, or I really believe is going to happen, is that, we have to remember that Obama and Michelle did not come out to endorse her for about more than a week, about 10 days after all of the other elite Democrats did, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all of the others.
He ain't do nothing, Cappy, but bomb more black country. That's why I didn't vote for him for his second term. I didn't.
But they didn't come out. And Obama really wanted to have a proper, go through the process of the primary and everything. Let the Democratic National Committee choose and select who they really wanted for it.
You better speak on it. If people would have listened, none of this would have been a surprise. Exactly, so far. But they don't. They too many sheeples.
Obama has been telling people all along, before she became vice president, not to do this and not to jump to that. Willie Brown as well, who had been the mayor of San Francisco, to give her a position.
Obama said she could never have my charisma or track record. See, at least Obama has some type of substance to him, and he actually is a great speaker. Can't take that away from him. She can't speak well, and she has no good. Like she's just a dumbass. Like, let me stop.
Somewhere, but not VP. So people closer to her knew what was, coming on, and so they didn't listen to that. The Congress, I don't know which way it's going to go, but I think that if we have a couple more Republicans in the Senate,
right? People still waiting on them Diddy names to come out. Ain't nobody trying, like, and you bring a celebrity, but they say she was at the parties too, allegedly. We gonna see.
Carry us through these next 4 years, but I think it's going to be easier for Trump than it was, back in 2016.
Will be. He could be a much more powerful president than he was last time around. Thanks for joining us, Barb.
Beyonce was at that. You know what's a good. Let me give the beat sector a good example because some of them they don't travel outside of it. Beyonce was over there at her rally, like Pizza be over there at Computer Back Challenges, like she's forced. She got to do it. She's there under the breast. Pressure was put, and she got to do it. So she gonna do the bare minimum, and then gonna bring her popular friend along to bring the enthusiasm and talking points. It was weird. It seemed like Beyonce was forced there. She act just like y'all ever seen how a piece of co-host Brianna challenges or judge them? Child. Hold on. Okay, I had to say it. She was there with her wannabe indigenous ass. Exactly. So it didn't work out well for her. And that's the main thing I'm happy about. Black people stop that. That's so insulting that they even try to do that to us to this day. And even the talking points they use are insulting as fuck. We built this country. We're smart. Black women leading everybody with the exception I think of white men in the job field and business. So come on now. The fuck up. And then even like I want to know what Trump about to do. Oh, but you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I believe this is when Trump was in office. All the billionaires they got together and they made special funding it's for black women starting out their own businesses because they recognize how they are taking over the market. And like I said, money don't know color. When they see your results on you and they see it consistently, they're putting money into you. But unfortunately, a lot of these dummies get into that program to get the bag to these niggas to quote unquote flip. Dumb assholes. You know what I'm saying? Always messing up for real black women. Give me a second. I'm gonna find another one. I like doing stuff like this. I was gonna do this anyway. We can hear a couple more videos together. What she got? And she did it at a black college. How inspiring is that to black people, especially the students at that school? A lot didn't know one Kirk Franklin song as she stood there in her with her white husband, girl, by her personality was not Jane. It wasn't. Like if you taking cues from Hillary Clinton on how to appeal to black people, and Hillary Clinton doesn't even fucking know. Like, and let me tell you, I met Hillary Clinton when I used to. She came when I was working for that nonprofit organization. She was in our building. It was a different. They had like a different thing, but everybody in the building was invited to attend it or whatever. When I had went downstairs, like child, she is definitely camera on, camera off type person. All conversations ceased immediately, except with like the people around her, her age or whatever the hell they was. Ceased immediately, and then when they back on, she back on. I'm like, this bitch so phony. I wasn't saying shit to her. I just wanted to. So it's not personal with me. I wasn't. I didn't say anything to her. I just wanted to see how she was going to like act around people and shit. I don't know how Trump is. I never been around to. I don't see anymore. I guess they ain't make too many yet. Oh my God! But you know what they're doing though? They're doing that passive aggressive shit. Y'all put in your Google's, I mean not Google, put in your YouTube search engine Kamala Harris walk out on election night. All you're gonna do is see like thumbnails of like white women crying because she didn't address them as she walked out. Thank God they ain't got no clips of black women. But you know how they feel about the white women tears, y'all. Not about to be a good thing. But for those who didn't listen, this is the speech from some guy. Now she can go back to herself like I said it, that part, bye ho. And she could go do a DNA test, bitch. Figure out what the fuck you are, because it's not a black woman. Weird asshole. I can't stand people doing shit like that. She ain't even black. Y'all know, now y'all know she not black. She ain't stand on no business, hoe. When y'all seen a black woman tuck their tail and hide. The fuck?
To count, we still have things that have not been called yet.
He was capping them down. See, Juicy? Juicy been stealing my line for so long. Juicy, this was the appropriate time to use it. He was capping her supporters down last night. Capping them down.
The fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the vice president tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation. So thank you. We believe in you. God bless you. May God keep
All cap.
you. Go with you and go Harris. Thank you all. Has to make that announcement in the evening and say, hold on here, and we're gonna.
Hey guys. So let me get to handle my business. In-house business. I can go outside room and handle that business. This has been a great live and a great day for America. You know, so hopefully things can go back to at least semi-normal. Semi-normal. And I'm so glad people that I'm not gonna say that because people gonna take it wrong. But anyway, I'm just glad that she didn't go. She didn't win. Anybody was better than her. If y'all didn't believe it, then y'all didn't see it last night. I don't know what else it takes. I don't know what else it takes. Walking out was very, very, very bad, and it shows a lot. Like she couldn't even bother to take the time to come out and say, "Hey, I didn't win," whatever the hell she wanted to say, but she even had to give a full speech like, hey, thanks everybody for coming out. I'm gonna take the time, collect myself, and I'm gonna just try tomorrow. Keep it real. Running out, but she knows it's over for her. It's over. Thank God. They're gonna have to find somebody new. Watch me. Watch what I tell you guys. Y'all ain't going about to see her again anywhere. They're gonna bring out the next person though. She knows she got to sit down. That's why. Why else would she come out? I promise you guys. She knows it's over for her. She ain't about to be promoted nowhere. Once she leave the vice president, she going back on to whatever she do, wherever she was doing before they plucked her out of obscurity and planted her in the Senate. Yeah, but they just gotta say what they need to say so they don't get judged by other black people. Shit, judge me because uppity always right. Uppity always right. Just like I promise you, as soon as she get out of office, y'all ain't gonna see that hoe nowhere. Nowhere. They already have somebody in the background. But I promise you, they polishing them up and get ready to thrust them forward now. They did too much, and she did too little. You guys have a great day. Chef kisses. Mwah. Yeah, y'all enjoy. I'll see y'all on these YouTube streets.